Alrighty, friends. We're going to go live a little bit early tonight. Because we can. My husband's golfing, and I decided that I'm going to go live a little bit early. So how's your day been? Good? Hopefully. We'll see who we can get on. It's been crazy for me. It's been crazy. Okay. Tells me I'm live, but where am I? Well, that's weird. That's so weird. I didn't find me in the regular space. It's still don't think this microphone's working. I didn't find me in the regular space. Still don't think this microphone's working. I'm on. Hey, Holly. Hi, Diane. So we're going to do this transfer tonight. There's a little witch in all of us. We're going to do a chalk couture. And I'm going to do it on this surface. And I feel like I might have got this from Michael's, maybe? These kids across the street must be... You should see them, you guys. They flip wheelies with lawnmowers. It's the craziest thing you've ever seen. It's hilarious. I think that's what they're... Good Lord. Okay. So, how was your day, Ben? My day was, I told Diane, I went up to my walk-in closet that's probably 10 feet long, and it has a closet rod that hangs in it, a metal one that's been there since we bought our house 40 years ago, and it has a wire that's hooked to it that goes up into the ceiling, which is old house, so it has a slanty ceiling, so it goes up in there, and that was partially holding it, and then it was hooked into the wall on both ends. So I open up the closet door, which the closet's stuffed full of crap, you guys. I mean, like, seriously. And one whole side is fallen off. It's fallen out of the ceiling, and everything is slid down. So I decided that I was going to go through my stuff and start to get rid of some of my t-shirts, because I'm a graphic t-shirt-aholic. And oh my God, you guys, I've sold 39 shirts today, and still have a lot to go. And I have 2 bags full of stuff to donate, and I'm not even halfway through that closet. So there you go. And I found this one up there. So I found one to wear, and I dug out my fall stuff and my Christmas ones, so I'll have those ready to go. And I had some I didn't even know I had. And some of them still have tags on them. That's sad. That is just sad. But took your brother to the VA? I think those things always take forever, don't they? There's never... Just going to cut those little strings off of there that just kind of annoy me a little bit. So my husband's golfing, and I've been waiting. I've had a couple girls pick up their shirts today. I'm doing a craft show on Saturday in Hastings, so if anybody's around Hastings this weekend, come out to the fairgrounds 9 to 3 and see my cute stuff. There's going to be a lot of other people out there too. But they're going to come and pick up their shirts at the craft show. So see, that's one way to get them out there. Oh, the ride was 45 minutes? Yeah, that's... I live where there's no traffic. None. Very little. All right, I'm going to put that down on this. And I thought about painting it white. And I'm going to leave this up here, you guys, because I'm going to put a big bow up here. Big old Halloween bow. So I'm just going to stick that on there and then kind of decide what colors. Of course, the hat's going to be black. And the writing, I wonder if I shouldn't try the shimmer sparkle or the shimmer shadow. Shimmer shadow. Maybe I should do that on the hat. Shimmer shadow. And then do the witch. There's a little in black, and the witch could be in gold or purple. Could even be in purple. Let's find. Here's a shimmer sky full of stars. That was a leadership color. Let's see if it's hard as a brick. It's not. Sometimes I surprise myself. I might add a squirt though. So my dining room table is full of t-shirts, and I ship them too. I have a girl, my friend Cheryl. She's ordered like 13 of them, so I'm going to get those shipped off to her. All right, maybe. What should we do in purple? Should we do the word witch in purple, or should we do the hat in purple? And I like the shimmery. Shimma, shimma. Let's grab a Jolene. And I need a yellow, but I don't think there's anything shimmery in the yellows. Nope, there's nothing shimmery in yellow. Well, there's pucker. Let me grab that. I always forget about my pastes of the month. They're stuck in the back. So I'm going to use these for the stars. There's some stars around. So I'm going to get off of this buzzing cloth. I don't need to be messing that up. Put it back where it goes. There's a place for everything and everything for a place. I'm going to grab out, you know, I snagged detail tools when they marked them down to little or nothing. I snagged me a couple extras. Because they aren't making them anymore because they have metal on the inside, and the tariffs on that metal are too much. So they aren't going to make them anymore. Makes me sad. Oh yeah, that's in good shape. That's how it should be, you guys, right there. That's exactly how our paste should be. And if it's not, you should add water to make it that way. So there's just some little stars here and there. I don't know. Maybe I should wait on those till I get done. I think I'm going to do the hat black, and I'm going to do the word witch in purple. And I think I'm going to do the hat in shimmery black. So let's start with that, and I'm going to turn it this way, because I'm probably going to lift it after I do it. This board does have some little separations in it. I don't know if that will give me grief, but we'll find out. I think I just went over a star. I did. Oh well. This is a shimmer, so it has mica in it, so it's kind of gritty. But it should be nice and sparkly. Like, where's my lid? That must be it right there. So I'm going to raise that up. It turned out perfect. Yay! Yay! Love it when a plan comes together. Trying to find some purple ribbon, but I don't have any purple ribbon. I have lavender. I guess I see some purple over there, but it's not like Halloween purple. Well, you know what? I might have some in, let me look here. I bought some bundles, you guys. And I feel like one of those has some. Yeah, but you know what? It's not, I wanted like iridescent purple. No, that's not exactly what I was thinking. So then I just want to do, there's a little in just black. Not shiny, shimmery. So how was your guys' weekend? My blood sugars are all back to good today. Hopefully, I ate pizza for supper, so hopefully they don't get crazy tonight. Tell you, you get put on steroids and your blood sugar goes freaking wacko. I'm telling you, I was struggling to keep it under 200. Okay, so that's just going to be those words right there. And then I'm going to do stars, some stars. Let's do a yellow and a yellow. We'll do that little dot there too, whatever that is. And then we'll do a red. I don't want to get too far down because I don't want to, maybe I'll just do these yellow. Because you want to be careful how far down you're peeling. All right, so I'm going to do witch in this purple. And I'm probably going to come across this way. You just move your product, your piece around however you need to move it to make it work for you. Because whatever's best. We'll probably do an all of us in black too. We got 2 inches of rain last night. You didn't? I know. Well, you know what? Hobby Lobby carries nothing as far as Halloween goes. Because I've asked. They looked at me like I had 3 heads. Then I forgot. Ooh. Yeah, they're the religious store. Their music is always hymnals. Which I love a good hymn, but I'm telling you, if I had to work there, that would drive me crazy after a while. Every day, all day. No, thank you. I suppose at some point you just space it off. All right, let's see what we got. Making sure that it's all covered. I saw the tip of that one wasn't. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, that's cool. That's nice and sparkly. So I'm just going to give it a little bit of a dry. So if you've never chalked before, it's very simple, but when you're chalking something that you are changing colors and it's going to take you some time, you need to paste and pull, and paste and pull. Because it'll dry in your screen and then it'll pull up. And that's no fun. Nobody likes that. So I've been busy painting today, getting some more things done for the show this weekend. And for upcoming shows, not just necessarily that one, but like I want to do, there's a little star right there. Maybe do that one yellow, and probably should have done them all yellow. Just thought it'd be kind of fun to have some different colors. Did you find anything exciting at Hobby Lobby today, Chris? This would be cute on a shirt too, you guys. All right, so I'm going to lay that back down and put my broom down, and then I'm going to raise this up so that those stars are loose. And then I need to, I think we'll do the broom, the straw stuff, camel. Or maybe we should, let's see, camel. Didn't find nothing exciting. I think camel. And then what for the, I've got the little thing there, let's see, we could do the broom handle in bark. So let's do camel. Maybe do the whip thing in there in gold. We'll see. We'll see about that. And I bought some new files today, so we got some new things coming all the time. There's always new things coming. Because we all buy files all the time. And now camel for the broom handle. I'm going to lift that up. Just because this is going to take me a little bit of time. But you guys, this would be adorable on a shirt. Because that's what I need is another shirt to go with my 5,000 that I have already. Here's the deal. I've gained weight and I've lost weight, and I've gained weight and I've lost weight so many times. And I've bought and I've rebought, and I've bought and I've rebought, that I got to the point where I'm just like, I'm not getting rid of my stuff. Because I never know if I'm going to gain my weight back. Well, after I had my kidney failure, you know, that was kind of an eye-opener. And then 2 years later, I have open heart surgery. That was an eye-opener. So then you're like, you better get your poop in a group and not be gaining your weight back. So I really work at it to try and not gain it back. You know, I weigh myself all the time, and I'm always trying to keep it within reason. You know, you might go up a few, you go down a few, but I'm usually pretty much in the same place all the time. So when I went up and saw those clothes laying on the floor, I was like, okay, it's time. It was almost like God was telling me, girl, it's time to get rid of your stuff. Don't be a hoarder. With that closet, I could be up there for a week and not get it cleaned out. So I got shoes for ever, purses. You know how you buy stuff, you don't get rid of stuff. You just add it to your pile. You guys get it, don't you? You get it. Holy moly, that's cute. Okay, I'm going to stick that on my backer sheet. And I'm going to give it a spray so it doesn't dry. And it makes it so much easier, guys, inside to wash if you just wet it down. Oh, I've got my little, oh, it is on. My candle's on. It was just burning away and I didn't even know it. You guys can't even see that. That's my little cat. See that little rake? That's ceramic. I painted that a while ago. That's one of my creations from a while back. Still too far up. All right, I'm going to set these off to the side somewhere. And get this dry. And it did kind of land in some of the cracks, but it's okay. I think I want to distress the outer edges and stuff of it. Takes a little bit longer for the shimmer to dry. And I just stick my squeegees in a container and I take them inside and wash them. When I'm done, I'm not one of those people that leaves mine for like 3 weeks and then once in a while I might leave it overnight, but not very often. Not very often. I try to get it. I'm just going to kind of go along these edges. Kind of distress that. I'm going to move that out of the way. And I'll show you guys some of the things I painted today. Got fruit flies in here. Those things, why do they always come this time of year? Told my husband because I have cucumbers in the house, but I don't have any cucumbers out here. I had a big old thing flying around in here though last night. So it's got to be dead somewhere around here. It was some big old green thing flying around. Like, kind of like a dragonfly, but I don't know what it was. Man, it was big though. So there's our little sign. Isn't that cute? Can you see the purple and the shimmery? So I want to put a bow right across here. I think we're going to start with this cute. Hello. Just Simply Crafting. Welcome in. So we'll probably put a ribbon around it and then we'll do that. Do I want that or do I want the plaid? Maybe I want the plaid. And let me see. Nope, it's gonna have to be up. So there is these boards around the back. So I'm just going to glue that to that. Now I'll pull that around here. And you wouldn't have to go all the way because you don't need to, but I'm going to. And I think I'm just going to stick a line of glue in here too, just to keep it down. Nothing more than that. Alrighty, now let's make us a bow. How about it? How about it? I have this ribbon that has some purple in it and some lime green, and it's kind of sparkly. That's really the only thing that I have. I need some purple, like not lavender, but purple. So that ain't gonna happen today. Stick your twine in there, or whatever you're gonna tie your bow with. And then you have to decide how fat you want it to be. My allergies are still killing me. You know, the other day when I couldn't talk, I went inside and it dawned on me that I hadn't, when I loaded my little pill box for the week, I forgot to put my Zyrtec in it. And I was like, oh my God, you dummy. The fall is the worst time for me and my allergies. Spring is bad enough, but fall is my worst, the worst. When they start picking corn, I'm a mess. I'm allergic to goldenrod and ragweed and all of it. And I have asthma, so it's quite a deal for me. Hi, Karen. How are you? Hi, Willa. So let's see. Let's see. I think I like this stripe. Kind of reminds me of the stripe on a witch's shoe, like her sock. So let's throw some of that in there. At least a loop or two. Remember, when you do your loops, that when your ribbon has a back side, you have to bring it over, and then twist your ribbon so that your bad side shows, so that your good side can be over here. And I want to twist that again because I want my tail to be over on this other side. And I got these at Michael's when I was in Lincoln. And then I want some polka dotty, but I screwed that one up. So I'll have to use that for something else. And I think we'll just do one loop of that. And we'll get that in there smaller. Let's see if we can finagle, just because this doesn't have any wire in it, so it's not going to be, I can't do anything with it as far as foofing it up. It's just going to be there. But it throws a little purple into the game. Might be crooked. I don't know. Might be crooked, might not be. I think that's probably going to be good. Squeeze the living bejeebas out of it and tie it in a knot. And then you got to fluff. So you just start pulling your loops apart. Some up, some down, and then we'll cut our that's backwards. You guys, I'm terrible. I'm telling you. That's backwards. I really got to think about it. I'm cutting them wonky. Because I'm a wonky. Then we'll glue it on our board, and we'll see what we need to do to trim and foof and this and that and the other. And it'll be ready to go to the show Saturday. I think I'm just gonna cut those at an angle. And I'll trim off the. You could put that also into your bow if you wanted to, the twine, but I think I need to do that. Let's get our piece back up here. This is what we're working with. There's a little witch in every one of it, or a little witch in us all. I'm pretty sure that I know some people that would agree with that when it comes to me. So we'll just set that right up there. Oh my gosh, you guys, that's going to be so cute. I'm going to put a good old blob of glue on there. Set that baby down. Just let her get real good and stuck on there. And then we'll foof it up. We don't want it to cover our little witch stuff though. So we'll have to trim it up. We shall have to trim it up. Oh my gosh, that bow is fun. It's just fun. I'm going to trim this up a little bit. Wow, I hacked that up. Holy cow. Oh boy, talk about challenged. That's me. Bow challenged. Let's get rid of the garb. Kind of wish that was spread out a little bit better, but maybe I can. The thing is that it's not wired ribbon, so you can't, so that looks fine. You can't poof it out. There we go. So I think we'll put one of our little, just because I have them, I have these little pumpkin bells. Look at them, they're the cutest little things. So I think I'll set one of those in the middle there. Oh, that turned out cute. Still think this could be shorter though. All right, what do you guys think? You do okay? Thanks, Holly. I feel like I should put a, you know, you can take like your ribbon and you can just make a fake loop. And so what I do is I just take some floral tape and wrap it around there just to gather that together. Like if my pick machine's in the house, I had my pick machine, I just run it through that. But that, so that just puts that together. Put a little glue on it and poke it in. So then it just looks like the loop is where it needs to be. Oh, this ribbon's about done. This has been fun ribbon. This has been a fun one. I will miss not having this one. So then it looks like your bow has, that ribbon is all the way around in your arrangement or your bow. Get my drift? Tell them the secrets. Sometimes, you know, you'll make a bow and it'll be off whack and you'll feel like one loop is, sometimes, for me anyway, sometimes a loop is kind of crazy, and I'll be like, "Oh my Lord, it's way off." And then you can tuck them in, or you can add to them. So anyway, all right. Well, I think that's gonna call it, kids. I'm gonna stick one of those in there. That's gonna be it. So there's our little project for the night. So you guys have a great rest of your day. I appreciate you so much for coming in. Diane, it was great to see you today. It's always nice when you're back. She picked up some cute things to paint. Oh, let me show you some of the things that I painted today. So this will go to my show. We'll see if anybody is interested. So I did these little gingerbread guys. Those were yesterday, I think, that I did those. 3 little gnomes. Or that's a gingerbread. Oh, yeah, they're gnomes. Yep, they're all 3 gnomes. Did those. And this is one of the new files. This is just one sign. And then they have Christmas ornaments that go along with this. It's adorable. I did another gnome. I showed you guys this one last week. And I did another one, a little different color. I did this yesterday. Little plank, autumn fence. Welcome autumn. Love the colors of that. I can knock everything down. And I think that's it. I think that's it. Alrighty, guys. Have a great rest of your day. I appreciate you all so much. Thanks for popping in with me, and I will see you next time. If you need any wood kits, just let me know. If you see anything back here that you want, let me know and I'll cut it out for you. If you see a file that you like or see something that somebody has and you want me to cut it for you, just let me know. I can do it for you. Alrighty, guys. Thanks so much. I'll see you next time. Good night.